Hello everyone. Welcome to Tinkle Game Show episode 7.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! If it's your first time here, welcome. We always like having new players join us.
Yeah.
If it's not your first time here, welcome back. We're so happy to see you. Yay! All right. So for today's episode of Tinkle Game Show, how can you play this? The same way you play every time. All right. So if you're probably watching this on YouTube or Facebook, preferably grab another device, maybe a smartphone, or if you're already on your computer, maybe you can open another tab in your browser.
Yep.
Go to the website crowd.live. You can see it right there. Type in the code NQRAH and then put in your name, your age, your email, and sit tight. The game will begin soon.
Excited.
Yes. Hopefully your internet connection is strong because the internet can be a little unpredictable and throw tantrums from time to time. So make sure your Wi-Fi, if you're using Wi-Fi, is pretty strong. If not, you can always switch to a 4G network. That way you'll have the internet all to yourself. If you're on Wi-Fi, your family members are probably also using it. So that's how you can play today. And Devika, what are we playing today?
So before I tell you what we're playing today, I just want to quickly tell everybody who's watching us that when you put in that code, you have to be sure to fill in all your details so that if you win, we will reach out to you and share the amazing prizes that we have. Okay, now coming to the important part. What is this episode all about? So for this episode, you need to have read Tinkle issues 758 and 759. If you haven't read them yet, you can quickly go to the Tinkle app and read them by the time I finish talking. We will have 3 rounds with 5 questions each. Round 1 is called Tinkle Brainiac, which has general knowledge questions framed in Tinklese. Aparna, what's Tinklese?
Is it a dog?
No, I know you want it to be a dog, but it's not. It is the language of Tinkle.
Right. Yes.
Yes. Round 2 is called Toon Patrol, and it is all about our Tinkle tunes. And round 3 is called Tinkle Roundup, which will have questions from Tinkle issues 758 and 759. You will get 30 seconds to answer each question, and the timer will start the minute we read out the question to you. But don't wait for us to finish reading the question because you need to answer quickly and correctly to get as many points as you can earn. Because as the timer keeps running out, the points will get deducted. However, you do not need to worry if you answer incorrectly because we will not be deducting any points for wrong answers. 10 winners stand to gain some really exciting prizes, including a free subscription to the Tinkle app. But for those of you who already have a subscription, you will get an extension. And for those of you who don't have a subscription, get a free subscription. So if you have any questions, you can put them in the chat for us and we can wait for a couple minutes before we start this very exciting episode.
Yes, so we have a couple questions on how to play, where to go. So you see this little bar here below the screen. You need to go to a website called crowd.live. So open a browser and type in the web address www.crowd.live. Once that website loads, you will be asked to put in a little access code. That's NQRAH. This code will allow you to play along. So once you put in that code, you just have to put in your name, your age, and your email. Why we ask for your email is so if you are one of the top 10 players today, we'll be able to get in touch with you using that email address. So that's how you play along. Hope that answered your question. Just go to the website crowd.live. That's the address. And type in the code NQRAH. And all questions will be multiple choice questions. You don't have to type in anything. You just have to pick the right option. And whichever screen, whichever device you're playing in, the questions will load first before we are able to read it out. So So don't wait for us to read out any questions and options. As soon as a question loads in your device, just pick the right answer. That way you'll get maximum points.
Maximum
All right,
points
Devika.
means winning. Yes. Okay.
Should we solve it? Is it a game? Well, it is a quiz, Ram Kumar, to answer your question. It is a quiz, so you will be answering some questions. You don't have to solve anything. There are no maths problems, I
Thank
think.
God.
Unless Tantri has hacked in and put in some maths problems.
Not today. Tantri is
No.
not allowed today. I specifically have sent him on a mission to deal with Pooja. A fake mission, might I add, but he's busy. He's busy.
Okay. So no maths problems, just straightforward questions. Round one is general knowledge questions. Round two is just general questions about Tinkle characters. And round three is questions about Tinkle issues 758 and 759. So no maths problems, nothing to solve, just some quiz questions to answer in multiple choice form. All right, I think we're ready, Devika.
Yes,
Really
I think
excited.
we're good to go. Yeah. Okay, I am going to start the quiz now.
All right, then.
There you
Round
go.
one, question one. Shambhu has come face to face with a child of a zebra and a donkey. What would such an animal be called? A zonkey, B, a mule, C, a hebra, or D, a jenny? My brother would love this question, but he'd be so embarrassed for what I'm about to tell you. When he was young, he thought every animal was called Bhau Bhau. he couldn't name any animal. We went on a safari. We saw some zebras in the distance just doing their own thing, eating grass and grazing. And we were in a car, and you're not supposed to get out of the car when you're in a safari. And my brother started jumping up and down, and he started yelling, "Bhau Bhau, Bhau Bhau, I want to get down and go pet those Bhau Bhaus right now." Yeah, he'd be very embarrassed now.
But Baba is a very, very cute name. And is very appropriate for any animal, I think.
But zebras don't go Bhau Bhau. It's just
No,
dogs.
but let's see what the correct answer is. I'm sure it's not Bhau Bhau. So, correct answer is
A zonkey. That's the child of a zebra and a donkey. A mule is actually a child of a male donkey and a female horse. A hebra is a child of a male horse and a female zebra. And a jenny is just a female donkey. Devika, what do you think a male donkey is called? The female donkey is Jenny. What's a male donkey? No prizes, no points for this.
Jenno.
No, male donkey is called Jack.
Donkey.
Jack and Jenny.
Jack and
male
Jenny.
Donkey, female donkey. Yeah.
Brother, sister. Nice. Okay, let's look at question number 2.
Question 2. General knowledge questions still. Ravi and Rahul, the defective detectives, are spouting nonsensical theories again. But one of their theories is true. Which is it? A, before electricity, a real mouse was used with computers. B, the sky doesn't exist but is a hologram. C, shooting stars are called so because they shoot fire. D, a day is longer than a year on Venus.
So, do you remember the last time I told you I was stuck with the defective detectives in a lift? So, yeah. So, they told me this really interesting theory. It was that pigeons sit on telephone wires and they hear your conversations. And after that, the DD also told me that it's because that they have uncovered the truth of the pigeons. The pigeons keep banging on their window, trying to break in and sabotage all their missions. I honestly don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell them.
None of that makes sense. No. Sorry, Ravi and Rahul. That is just not true.
Let's just move on and look at the correct answer.
So, if all of this is nonsense, the only correct theory of these is a day is longer than a year on Venus. Yes, that is a fact. And it's not made up.
Okay, that's quite interesting. Let's move on to question number 3. There you go.
Aisha recently learned that the colored part of the eye is called the iris, named so after a Greek goddess. In Greek mythology, Iris was the goddess of A, dogs, B, plants, C, books, or D, rainbows.
So, Aparna, this since we're talking about eyes, these glasses, right?
Yeah, you
They
wear
are,
glasses.
they're broken. But
What?
I still have, yeah. So sat on them, I think. And I'm just really scared to tell my parents that I broke my glasses, because the day I broke these glasses, 3 days before that, I broke another pair of glasses, which is why I got these. And then I sat on both of them.
You
And
broke
mom
these
and dad, if
ones.
you're looking at this, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't do it on purpose. It happened. But I'm still using these. I stuck them with glue. I am still using these. Okay, I'm
Well
not going to
done.
worry you.
Good job.
Uh, yeah, let's move on quickly before they find out the truth. What's the correct answer?
Iris was the goddess of rainbows. Of
Oh,
course. Iris is the colored part of your eyes.
color.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
rainbows.
that's quite interesting. Okay, let's look at question number 4.
Mad Mixer's inventor sister, Angelina, says ENIAC was a massive and early electronic computer. How much did it
Oh,
weigh? A. 1.3 lakh kilograms. B. 5 lakh kilograms. C. 27,200 kilograms. Or D. 125 kilograms.
wow.
So when you're around Angelina, you shouldn't be talking about computers because,
Why?
again, I did something very embarrassing again with my brother when I was
I
younger,
want to
and
know.
Angelina
Story
would be
time.
so mad at me. We were playing a racing game on the
Yeah.
desktop computer, and my mother placed a glass of chocolate milk next to the computer. It was supposed to be for me. I was supposed to drink it. It
Yeah.
was my evening milk. But my brother and
Okay.
I was so engrossed in our computer game that we didn't
Mhm.
realize, and we were excited at some point, and I don't know who did it. One of us knocked over the glass of chocolate milk, and we
Yeah.
bathed the keyboard in chocolate milk.
What? No way.
It was
No
not a
way.
great day for us. Just
Oh
I'll
dear.
leave it at that.
Oh dear. Let's discuss what happens with the computer. I want to know the rest of the story, but we need to give them the correct answer also. So
Yes. ENIAC weighed 27,200 kilograms. It was
that's
massive.
that's very, very heavy.
Huge.
That's very heavy. Okay, let's
Oof.
look at the last question for Tinkle Brainiac. There
That's
you
right.
go.
Last question. Mina's new book is full of lies. Oh no. However, there
Oh,
is one
okay.
truth in it. Which of these is it? A. The higher you live above sea level, the faster you age. B. The more you sneeze, the better you can see. C. The less you sleep, the more alert you become. Or D.
Oh,
The more water you drink, the more waterproof you become. These are some.
Aparna, do you want to play a game that I like to call Two Truths and a Lie? I didn't invent it, but I still like to call it Two Truths and a Lie. Do you want to
Oh
play it?
yeah. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
so
yes. Let's.
I will tell you three statements about me, and you have to
Okay.
tell me which of these are true. Two of them are true, one of them is a lie. So, statement
Okay.
number 1 is my dog is called Noodle. 2 is
Mm-hmm.
that I like to read. And 3 is that
Mm-hmm.
I believe parrots are purple.
This is obvious. Your first two statements were the truth. You do have a dog called
Okay.
Noodle. You do like reading.
Yes.
The third one is obviously a
Yes, I
lie.
do.
You believe that parrots are purple. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I win
Jokes
then.
on you. I didn't say parrots are actually purple. I said I believe parrots are purple. I can believe parrots are lions, and I will still be right. So,
Oh,
I don't
that was not
know.
even a game. No, unfair. But
Okay.
this question has a certain answer, unlike that
Which
one.
is
And it's
there you
A, the
go.
higher you live above sea level, the faster you age. That is
Okay.
true. That is not a lie.
Okay.
So, end of round one. What does that mean?
Exciting. It's time for the leaderboard.
Let's look at the
Okay.
scores at the end of round
Let's
one.
look at the scores.
Well, Abhimanyu, Sri Lakshmi, Dhanyata, Mukund, Isan, Sanvi. Wow, you
Wow.
guys, you're on top.
Super
Good game in
cool.
round one. Very good game. But you have two more rounds, and who knows
Yes.
what will happen there. Good luck,
Okay.
everyone. Very,
So,
very intense, very exciting.
yep. Okay. Are you ready? Shall we start round 2, Toon Patrol?
Yep, round two Toon Patrol. These are all questions about Tinkle Toons, Tinkle characters
Mm-hmm.
in general. All right. All right,
Okay.
everyone. Fingers on your screen.
Question number 6
Let's
for
go.
episode 7. There you go.
What are the names of Tantri's minions? A. Huja and Duja. B. Delphine
Mm-hmm.
and Amon. C. Hoki and Laddu. Or D. Deadhit and Dushtabuddhi. I'm gonna say none of these are Tantri's minions. None of them.
Why?
I know the true names of his minions. It's
Okay.
this and that. First name
That
this,
is
first name that, last
uh-huh.
name failure. This
This
failure
fail.
and that failure. Those
That
are your minions,
is
Tantric. Your
fantastic.
minions are
That's what
just
you get,
failure.
Tantri. Yes, that's what you get for messing with us. Okay,
So good he's not
let's.
around today.
I know, right? Okay, let's quickly look at the right answer and move on. I don't want him appearing.
His minions are D, Deadhead, and Dushtabuddhi, but I'd still call them this failure and that failure because they're all
I agree.
failures.
Definitely. Okay, let's look at question number 7.
Who is Nadia's best friend? A. Adi, B. Aditya, C. Arjun, or D. Adi? Devika,
Mm-hmm.
who is your best friend?
Simple,
Out of
it's Noodle.
curiosity. Oh, Noodle, your dog?
Yeah, but
He's
do
your
you
best
know who
friend.
is Noodle's best friend?
Must be you, right? If she's your best friend, you are her best friend. Duh.
No, can you see? Can you see?
What is that?
3 monkeys, they are her best friends. She
I'm so
chases them
sorry.
around all day. Monkeys are better than me for her, it seems. Let's.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so sorry.
I'm too sad. I don't want to dwell on this anymore. Let's look at the correct answer and quickly move on.
It's A Adi. Thankfully, Adi and Nadia are each other's best friends. It's not the situation with Devika and
Lucky.
Noodle.
Gosh. Okay. Let's look at question number 8.
How many pranis do Beer and Bala have? A. 3 each. B. 9 each. C. 7 each. Or D. 1 each. Devika, if you had pranis, what would they be?
My pranis, I have thought about this for a very, very long time, and I think I want a rhino and a hippo.
That's really cool. Two very powerful animals. Yes.
Yep.
You know what my pranis would be? I'm so
What?
sure this is what they would be. A spider and a fly, and neither of them would do anything for me. The spider would be chasing the fly to eat it up, and the fly would be escaping the spider.
Oh
Those would be
God.
my pranis.
I listen. I think your spider and fly will be very, very useful when it comes to dealing with like big animals because they can scare them all away. So never lose hope.
By buzzing
Let's
around them. Sure.
let's look at the
So
correct
Beer and
answer.
Bala have 7 pranis each. The correct answer is C. Next
Okay.
question.
Let's move on to question number 9. There we go.
Which city does Mapui belong to? A. Goa, B. Aizwa, C. Kanpur, or D. Jaipur? As fascinating as these are, I went to a really fascinating city. It's
Yeah.
called Bath, and it's in the UK.
Bath is such a funny name. Does it have like lots of bathtubs?
You know what? Funnily enough, it was named after, well, Bath, because
What?
it was part of the Roman civilization, and the Romans built a huge bathhouse, a public bathhouse in that city
What?
where people would come and well have a bath. That's why the city is called Bath.
That is so weird.
It's so cool. It's a very cool place.
Yeah, I'm sure it's cool, but like, I mean, wow, nice. Okay. What's the correct answer though?
It's Aizwa. Mapui belongs to Aizwa. Answer is
No,
B.
not Bath.
Not Bath.
Let's look at the last question for Toon Patrol. There you go.
Last question. Supandi has an uncle named Larry. Uncle Larry. What is his full name? A. Larry Gary. B. Lawrence. C. Lazarus. Or D. Lakshmi Narayan Purushottaman Narasimha.
Yeah, Aparna, I have an uncle story. So, of course, Supandi and I don't have the same uncle, but it was Holi, and I didn't want to play Holi because I don't know, I just wasn't feeling up for it. And I saw my uncle standing at the main door of my house, and he was peeping out. And I went and I asked him, Uncle, what are you doing here? Why are you standing there? And he said, there's somebody out, but I can't see them. Can you please go and take a look? So I'm standing outside my house, looking left and right. I didn't realize that there's nobody there because I thought if my uncle said there's someone there, somebody must be there. So I'm standing and looking and looking and looking. After about 5-7 minutes, I got tired. I decided to turn around and come back home. So I turned and I called out to my uncle. I said, Uncle, and that's all I could say because he splashed me with a very, very big bucket of water, shouted Happy Holi, and ran away.
Ow!
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Oh no.
not a very, very fun Holi day. Okay, let's look at the correct answer.
So Supandi's uncle is Lakshmi Narayan Purushottama Narasimha.
Thank God
That
not
is
my uncle.
quite a mouthful.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh dear.
Do you want to look at the leaderboard?
Yes,
That we are
please.
at the
We
end.
finished 2 rounds. I know.
Yes.
We finished 2 rounds. What do the scores look like?
Okay.
Come on.
There you go.
Abhimanyu, Sri Lakshmi, Dhanyata, and whoa,
Wow.
everything after that, it's all changed.
That's
It's all
all
changed.
topsy-turvy now.
I know what is going to happen now at the end of this episode. This is very exciting.
That is so cool.
And I can't predict anything now. This is anyone's game.
Nice.
Whew. All right, you guys, keep this going.
Mhm.
Good job, everyone. And in the meantime, a little birdie just told us that Abhijit Kinney is watching, the illustrator of Defective Detectives and Super Weirdos. Hey, Abhijit. Yep. Hi.
Oh, see, I think Maina is here to say hi to him because she seems really excited.
She is? Wow, we have a lot of special guests today. This is exciting. A lot of
That's a
surprise
lot of
guests.
fun. Yep. Okay, cool.
There she is. Oh, I think Meena is here today, not Mina.
Hi, Meena.
Hi, Meena. How's it hanging? How's it going?
I don't know. I was actually trying to play my bugle, and then Minor told me to come here and join. What's happening?
Meena, it's the Tinkle game show, and we need to continue, and we need to look at the next question because we need to find out who the top 10 winners are. So, can you put the bugle down for some time so we can just, start the game now?
All right.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, Meena. Are you all ready? All right. I think it's time to start round 3. Round 3 is Tinkle Roundup. Now, this round will have 5 questions, and they will be from Tinkle issues 758 and 759. Is that right? Meena, have you been reading Tinkle? Have you read issues 758 and 759?
I did.
Are you sure? Because I know Mina is the one who really reads everything.
Maybe it was Mina who read it.
So you did not read those 2 issues.
I was busy playing the bugle.
Of course you were. You and your bugle. Oh. You better put up a performance for us, with all this bugle playing that you're doing. I'm sure you're really good at the bugle now. So please, we need to hear it.
I don't think so because Mo is sleeping right now and she's gonna throw something on me if I play the bugle.
I don't know about Mo, but I think we need to start the next question because I am really
Yes.
excited to find out the winner. So let's just look at question number 11.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, I am going to send it out. There you go.
All right. So, which animal chases Beer and Bala in the forest? A lion, B, a crocodile, C, a boar, or D, a rhino? I've had somewhat of a similar experience. Well, it's not the same. I was not in a forest, but I was walking to the bus stop near my house one
Okay.
morning, early morning. I was on my way to college.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, a whole pack of stray dogs just surrounded me. It was so coordinated. They came from all directions. They knew I was going to be there and they just surrounded me. And I got so scared. I don't even know why they did that. Mhm.
I think I know why they did that. I'm pretty sure that it was a doggy flash mob. And if you had some patience and you would have stood there and, watched them, you would have had a lot of fun. But
You think they were going to dance for me?
I'm pretty sure they were going to dance for you. Why else would they coordinate their move and approach you?
You know what? Who knows? That might be it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, stray dogs. I'm sorry. Should have stuck around.
Okay, let's look at the correct answer.
The correct answer is C, a boar. A boar chases Beer and Bala in the forest. All right. Let's go to the next question.
There you go.
How does little Supandi test an egg? A, by shaking it. B, by talking to it. C, by dancing for it. Or D, by eating it raw.
Aparna, Devika tells me that she has another uncle story.
She
And
does?
it's from the same holy day. So after
no.
her uncle pranked her with that big bucket of water, he threw eggs on all his family members, and and everybody was shocked because who does that? Who throws eggs? And when she told me this, I was so shocked. And I'm pretty sure Mo would be really upset because eggs are super delicious and you can cook them in so many different ways, but not Devika's uncle. Devika's uncle, if you're watching, Mo needs to have a chat with you.
Getting pelted with eggs, that does not sound like fun. But anyway,
Yeah.
how does little Supandi test an egg? What does he do?
How does he do that?
Oh, he eats it raw. D. That's the correct answer, by eating it raw. All right.
Wow. He's very
Let's look
brave.
at the next
Okay.
question. I am not that kind of brave at all. Question 13. What is Mr. Kadir allergic to? A, apples. B, chairs. C, coconuts. Or D, water. Okay, so I have an inside scoop from the Tinkle team.
You do?
Yes, there is a certain person who's not really allergic to anything, but he hates milk. And she will do anything to deliberately spill milk from her glass and not drink it. Like she'll pretend to trip, spill the milk and go, whoops, I spilled it. I'm not going to drink it. Or she'll deliberately like bump into a door and then spill the milk and then she'll say, whoops, sorry.
That is actually quite smart. Like, I was thinking she would just, throw a tantrum or just like shout. But this is actually pretty smart. I think I will use this next time my mother runs behind me with milk and I don't.
Okay, no. Please drink your milk.
Yes,
milk is really important. No, milk is really important. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Okay, let's move on quickly. Let's pretend this did not happen. What is Mr. Kadir allergic to? It's C, coconuts. He's really allergic to coconuts. Poor man. And yes, people in the comments asking, yes, Mr. Kadir is from Noise. Yes, he is. He does not like
Yes.
coconuts.
Okay, let's look at the second last question of this episode. Exciting stuff.
Yes.
There you go.
What does Shambhu want to eat late at night? A. Pani puri. B. Pizza. C. Lamington cake. D. Laddu. I am so hungry now. I'm so hungry.
So the other night, Mo made really delicious pasta. She boiled tomatoes and made this lovely sauce, and she put all these spices, and it was just the most amazing thing. But I only know that it was the most amazing thing because I could get the fragrance in my sleep because Mo made it after all of us went to bed. And then I woke up and I went and asked her what was going on. And she was really shocked to see me because she realized that if she makes food after all of us go to sleep and if it's really delicious, she doesn't need to share it with any of us. And I don't know if I was really proud of the fact that she thought of this amazing thing, or I was really sad that my sister didn't want to share delicious pasta with me.
I want that pasta now. It sounds so good.
Maybe you need to come home for a sleepover and stay up really late in the night.
Yes. But Shambhu, by the way, when he wanted to eat something late at night, it was C. Lamington cake. He was in Australia. If you've all read the issues, you would know that. All right,
Okay.
last question.
Last question.
Of today's show.
Okay. There
What is
you
it?
go.
What is the name of Aisha's favorite judge from Best Chef Junior? A. Mr. Seth. B. Miss Cookie. C. Mr. Kanjeev. Or D. Miss Darla.
So Aparna, I am
Yes.
really embarrassed to say this because I am Mo's sister. But a couple weeks back, I had a bit of a Devika moment, and if you know what I'm talking about,
I think
yeah,
I do.
it's about that burnt. After that birthday cake was burnt, she decided
Yes.
to she decided to make it up to a friend by making some pasta for him, and I asked her for the recipe because, well, I also want to try. Although I did not know that she had that horrible cake incident, and when I made that pasta, I am not joking when I tell you that it was the blandest pasta there was. It was so bland.
Wait. So you're saying that Mo is such a good cook that she can make pasta late at night.
Yeah.
But our friend Devika is such a bad cook that she makes bland pasta.
Yeah.
This is just sad.
So guys, just don't take recipes from her. Okay. Just please don't do that.
If you watched last time's episode, Devika told us the story of how she burnt a friend's birthday cake.
Birthday cake,
Oh my
exactly.
goodness. It was so sad.
Okay. But let's look at the correct answer because we need to find out who our winners are.
And our favorite judge is Mr. Seth. Correct answer is A. And that brings us to the end of episode 7. And that's the most important part of this episode.
Yep. Okay.
Our top 10 players. Who are they? What are the scores like? What's going on? I need to know right now.
There you go.
Well, okay, our top 3 has
They
been
maintained the lead.
consistent. Yes, this episode, you guys, you killed it. Congratulations.
That is super cool.
Woo-hoo.
Like they're all
Fantastic.
bookworms like me.
You have competition, Mina. You're not the only bookworm around.
Yep. Not the only know-it-all, it seems.
All right, congratulations to our top 10 players of the day. We will be in touch with you about your prizes. And I think that's the end of our episode for today. Mina, since you're here and since we have you, do you have anything that you would like to share with everyone?
Yes. So I didn't just come here. I mean, I did just come here because I love the Tinkle Game Show, but I also came here because I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the next episode and some inside scoop and whatnot from the Tinkle issues. So, okay, first I am just going to give you details about the next episode because
Okay.
the next episode is all about us Tinkle Toons because Tinkle is turning 40. It's turning 40 years old, and all of us Toons are going to have a super amazing birthday party on 14th of November at 11 a.m. 14th November is a Saturday. And with Devika and with Aparna, we are going to celebrate Tinkle's birthday. And we're going to have some really special guests on this game show episode. And one of those guests is going to be a Tinkle Toon. Aparna, do you want to tell them who the Toon is, or should we keep it a surprise?
I think we should tell everyone. I think we should tell everyone who's making an appearance in the next episode.
Okay. Can we do it together? Can I give you a countdown?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay. So on 3, 2, 1. It is
Supandi!
Oh my god.
Supandi is going to be
So
in the
exciting.
anniversary episode on the 14th of
Yes.
November.
Okay.
But he's
So,
not the only one. We're going to have
not the
some
only one?
more.
We're going to keep them a surprise. Okay. So, for the upcoming episode, which is on 14th November at 11 a.m., you need to read Tinkle issues 760 and 761. And speaking of Tinkle issue 761, Aparna, we need to wrap up this show really quick because I need to go and catch up on my on this week's stories. Tinkle issue 761 has been out, and because I've been busy studying, I haven't been able to read the stories. There's one about Little Supandi and shuttlecocks, and then there's a story where Wingstar takes down a robot at a consumer tech exhibition, and the best of all, the one I'm most excited about is a defective detective story where Ravi and Rahul might be seeing 2 of everything. I really want to go find out what this is. But so, Aparna, what are your plans? Like the weekend's coming and then Monday. So
yes,
you know what I'm
Monday.
talking
Next
about?
Monday. I know there's going to be a new issue of Tinkle next Monday. That will be Tinkle issue 762. And I already have some inside scoop on what issue 762 will have. There's going to be a Little Supandi story where he goes to an art exhibition with his mother, and somehow he decides what is art and what isn't. Only Supandi can do that. Big Barn is coming back. Woohoo! Yeah. And this Big Barn story is going to have a wrestling match between Doob Doob and Toad. I don't know why they're wrestling, but I want to find out.
That's interesting.
There's also going to be a story set in Manipur where 2 children are going to try their best to save their school's Halloween play. Yes, next issue is going to be a Halloween special from Tinkle. So be sure to watch out for Tinkle issue 762. All right. So for the anniversary issue, Maina, do you know what issues of Tinkle you should read up on if you want to play the next episode of Tinkle Game Show?
Yep. 760 and 761.
That's right. You guys can see a scrolling ticker at the bottom of the screen. It has all those details. You need to read issues 760 and 761 for the next episode of the Tinkle Game Show. All right. Maina, do you have any last thoughts?
Yes, this comes specially from Devika because she knows you love this. It is your special part. It's the end of the show joke time. Are you ready?
No. It's not my favorite part.
Listen. I selected this joke. Don't worry. She only told me. I just selected the joke. It will be good. Are you ready?
Close.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Why will the Tinkle Toons put 40 candles on top of their cake?
Why will the Tinkle Toons put 40 candles on top of their cake? Because Tinkle is turning 40. Duh.
No. No. I mean, yeah. But also because isn't it really hard to light the candles from the bottom? Do you get it?
I got it. No.
Listen, it was better than Devika's jokes. Wasn't
I guess. Okay,
yes,
fine. I mean, okay, you're our guest. I shouldn't say anything. Great joke, Maina. Great joke. Nice.
Yay! Thank you.
All right, everyone. On that note, we will see you in the next episode, our anniversary episode. So exciting.
Exciting.
Bye, everyone, and keep reading Tinkle. See you in the
Bye-bye.
next episode.